going on, everyone? Today we have a new video. Today's video is about another Facebook group, and this Facebook group is quite a big group. To be specific, there is 42,500 people inside of this group. This group claims to be a group for delivery riders, as in Deliveroo Riders UK. That is the actual name of the group. If you can see it right here on the screen, it blatantly says it, right? First things first, let's have a look and see who runs this group. It definitely ain't me. Click on here. Boom. Now these are the admin. Now, first things first, this person's probably one of the main people behind the account. And we'll go back. Now this person's actually friends with, I believe it was this account here. And if you notice, every single one of these accounts are new accounts. Right? Now, these people, these two people, A and B, are responsible for these second accounts here. So this would be his backup account. And this one here would be the other person's backup account. Now, let's get a bit deeper into this. In the last week, 265 people have been in this group. This group has been around for 3 years. Let's view this person's profile. How long have you had this profile? Not too long. It's kind of strange that you hide all your information. But what we're going to get into today is the threats that lie within inside of these groups. For example, being here. If we keep coming down. As you can see, people are asking for accounts to rent. Funny enough, look at this. This is an admin. Okay? Now, he's blatantly saying that his account was deactivated. Before we continue, I would like to open something quickly for you all. These are all scammers. They're going to steal your money and run away. And yes, I've hidden the names, I've hidden the people that they claim to be hackers that can fix their accounts and they can do this. The only thing that is going to happen is you're going to get robbed. You're going to lose your money, and that's basically it. They'll block you, and they do this to every single video that I am putting out, right? This person here is one of the people that is in control of a group that has 42,000 riders in it for the United Kingdom. Now, this is a big issue because, as we can see up here, you have multiple people asking for accounts that they can rent. You understand? Look here. There's people advertising all types of services. I'm going to blur that one out because that might be someone's business, but I don't want to advertise them, if I'm being honest. People asking for background checks for help and situations like that. Things that shouldn't be shared publicly. This is a group that Deliveroo needs to reach out to Facebook and say, hey, it needs to go. Off of the simple fact that A, they're using your branding. B, they have your full entitlement of Deliveroo riders. Which, damn, that's a bit, you know. There's even people in here investigating for other accounts, for background checks for Uber, Just Eat, Deliveroo, insurance information, things that shouldn't be public. Look here, I ordered from Deliveroo last night. The app said my driver was on a pedal bike, but the driver turned up in a car. That's a common thing in this day and age, to be honest with you. But for any drivers that are out there, if you want to keep your account safe, believe me when I say Deliveroo, Uber and Just Eat and a majority of other companies can tell what speed your vehicle is going at. Your bike's not meant to go faster than 15.5. So, you know, make it make sense. Hello, I need a Deliveroo account. I see more accounts to be rented. This is the problem. And this is the thing about the newspapers or the journalists. They skip this. They don't want to involve unless they're telling you where they've managed to get their Facebook account from on rent, which 99% of people would say to you, yeah, they went to Facebook, spoke to someone, and they might have got scammed at first, or eventually they found someone that would rent them account. You know? Once again, this is information that you shouldn't be sharing publicly online, and then on top of that, the bigger issue is that it's for Birmingham. My friend's account is on the last step. This person just wants information on how to finish their account. It gives you the information right here. Recommended next step. Click it, read it. It will tell you what to do. Okay, yeah, so then it tells you check your emails. You must have the email because you wouldn't be receiving these messages otherwise. Or you could just ask them to send you the email again. Same thing again. December 31st, this guy's trying to scam more people. Okay, so his account was terminated. My girlfriend put her face. Well, that doesn't make sense. If it's your phone, why would she be putting her face into there? And I'm not being funny. Deliveroo wouldn't turn the account off just for that happening once. For the last 2-3 weeks, Deliveroo's application has been telling me that it's not my face. It doesn't match the application, but it is my face. It's my app, belongs to me. I don't rent an account. I don't understand what the issue is. And then when I spoke to someone else, a moped driver, he told me he was having the same issue. So, you know, but yeah, it looks like your girlfriend cooked your account. This person's saying you can't open an account for 10 years. I opened an account in 2024 with an Italian passport. Now I have a British one. So your name's flagged in the system. Obviously, when you first had your account, something dodgy must have happened for them to want to flag your account. Well, that's because they believe you're renting your account out before you was even letting someone sublet the account, and you probably haven't done a proper check for the person to sublet, especially if it comes back saying that they're not eligible to work. I read in here someone was asking for a bag for someone that just arrived in the country so they could work. It doesn't work like that. What? Delivery accounts available. See, look again, someone else that is subletting an account. I have a car license. There's just too much dodgy stuff here. Now this person's probably going to scam someone. Another person that's going to scam someone. Now this is where it gets interesting. This person's asking, can someone help them open a Deliveroo account? Opening a Deliveroo account is not a hard situation. First things first, you can change the website or the application to the language that you need it to be in for Uber, Deliveroo. I'm not too sure about Just Eat, but on their website you should be able to. So that's something you should be doing if it makes it easier for you to understand and provide the information that you are needed to acquire to give to them. If you are someone that isn't illegal and you don't have the right to work in England, you're wasting your time trying to sign up with your own information. That's going to show to them. Okay? Second thing, share codes. I'm pretty sure they change every 90 days. So you need to be on top of your share code and make sure that it's up to date so that you are okay to work. Look at this. All these people are scam artists. He wants £60 a week for an account. They're just finessing people out here. £150 in 2 months for what? I can't help. I can help. DM me. This person's having a bit of a sensitive moment. You will open. Police will take you back to India. Don't bother yourself. If you want to Just Eat account, please message me. See, the thing is here, right, yeah, is this person is taking the mick, but they're being honest, right? If you don't have the right to work, you will get deported if you're caught working. And it's only a matter of time. So, as people want to sit here and say, oh, it's a matter of time. Your application was rejected. Well, you have to ask them why. Okay, so you're pending a criminal check. This is the thing. You guys are providing information to all of these scammers for them to just come message you and realize what problems you're having, to know how to talk to you and what to target. Make it make sense. The only person that can help you with your account is, for that guy, is Deliveroo, right? If that's where the problem is, you need to talk to support. Okay? If you're having issues with Uber, talk to support. If you can't get help through them chapters, it's a dead end zone. You have to be prepared for that, especially if you've had an account already and it's been shut down. So if you're applying as a return rider and they're saying, oh no, we don't want you, it's because they know you're bad at the job. That's the truth. It could hurt people's feelings, but that's the truth. And that's the main reason why I don't use my DMs. And it was made clear to me not to. Because A, everybody wants to rent an account. Or they want you to speak to someone in Uber or Deliveroo to get their account fixed. But I can't do that for you. I'm just a guy with a camera. Let's make that clear. If Deliveroo or Uber are watching the videos, I appreciate that. But from when it comes to your account, that's your responsibility, not mine. I can't help with that in no way or form. But I tell you what I can help with. Pretty soon I think we're going to have people coming on board with Hungry Panda. I might share my link for you all. But I'll tell Panda straight up. I'm going to have a conversation with them. If you don't meet their requirements, they'll just turn your account off. And they do that to everyone. And the thing is, why I don't share these links is because I don't want people coming on board underneath my name and then making me look bad. In other words, you know, there's no stealing food or none of this around. So I don't want none of that in my boat. In other words, can someone help me join Deliveroo as a rider? See, this here, okay, shouldn't be a situation for you. For example, being, right, you're capable of writing this comment. So why are you not capable of filling out an application for yourself? I don't get it. My vehicle information checks. It's still saying in process. Has been a few weeks now. Delivery rider support said as soon as possible. Okay, so once again, for this gentleman here, it depends on your area. Yeah, if it's busy, you're on a waiting list. It doesn't matter if everything checks through, you have to wait. Find another job. And then someone says it's been busy all day on Uber. For those that don't know, this is Deliveroo's application. Do you need food insurance? Payment after the document is accepted. Now this does not sound good. No, no, no. Do you have quotes for food insurance? Jesus Christ. And then look at this. This person all has Uber up as their profile picture. This is a red flag. What are we advertising here? Your document was approved. So this person is blatantly helping people get documents approved. I think this is something that Uber needs to look into. Right now I can't see anything that seems to be a mistake. I.e. this person's hid everything that they need to. See, the thing is as well, yeah, in review, this could be from drivers that actually have had their insurance. You know, this could be from people that he knows, and they've been like, yeah, it's cool, I'll boss you that, etc. Deliveroo, here's an email you might want to look into. That's probably you lot's email, but it's got a date and time, if that's any help. This could be an account that you might want to shut down, in other words. That's crazy. But yeah, honestly speaking, he could just be faking this information just to scam people. You know, it could be information that's provided to him by other drivers so that he can scam them. I wouldn't be surprised. See, and there's no way in hell that I would share my login details with another driver, or anybody to be specific. It's crazy. Because look, now there is just so many other groups we can enter. This one here is for mainly taxi drivers. But as you can see, there's 48.7 people inside of this account. What do we have going on here? Whoa. Yes, not what I want to see. Now the thing is with these bots, right? They're just scamming you. There's no bot that's going to work on Uber, Deliveroo, or Just Eat. Like, how long have you been out here working in the economy? Have you ever seen someone using a bot to help them get orders? Like, actually think about this right now. Like, deep it for a minute, because this is the biggest scam within the gig economy. And it's to rob drivers like myself or like you that's watching this video. Or even if you're a customer or you're someone that's thinking that you maybe want to join and get involved. You know, these are the things that take place. The only help you can get towards building or working for any one of these companies is to enroll through the company. Wait for the application. Look, and there is millions of us out here, you know, doing deliveries. So the workforce has to be maintained. The reason for that is because imagine if there's 40,000 drivers out in the city in one day. Who's getting work? Who's doing what? You know, there has to be a balance. In other words, by all means, if you're a car driver and you want to sign up for a taxi, go do that, because I guarantee you'll be more busier than you will be in the food industry side of things. You see, for someone like myself, I choose on what restaurants I want to go to. I have no issue with the McDonald's and everything that's outside that I can access and still see my bike. But from when it becomes time to where that I have to lock my bike and go inside of this floor, that floor, this floor, or leave the bike over here and then go all the way around it, yeah, I don't want to do that. I already know people are watching what I'm doing, watching my bike, etc. So the more I leave the bike in a vulnerable place, the more issues I'm going to occur down the line, which I don't want to have to go through that headache. So, honestly speaking, I opt in to be somewhere where I can still see what's going on, if that makes sense. The easier option for me is the better option in the long run. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from these videos. Don't get scammed by one of these losers. Yeah, there's no software, there's nothing they can help you with. However you're paying them, you're not receiving that money back. And if you are lucky to get it back, well, lucky for you. But also, a message to all you little clowns that are leaving these comments. If you haven't realised, only you can see your comment. And the reason for that is because that's how the system works. So, that's the next video that comes out before this one. So, yeah, everything else ends up here. And the only time I look at these messages is A, if I'm going to screenshot something, for example, for this video, or B, if I'm checking to see if someone's replied and the message hasn't come through, because it pops up at the top of my screen, but then it doesn't show up in my video. So that gives me the indication that TikTok has restricted the message, or I have to go and find it. But just so you're aware, your messages are never going to get approved. Never. Not once. And even if you do manage to get through, I'll find the comment and just still delete it. Because luckily for people like me, we have applications on our phones that's called TikTok Studio, and it shows me every single comment that gets through. So I just go delete, whoop, delete, whoop, delete. No skin off my back. I'm already there reading comments to reply to. So on another note, I hope you will have a great day. If you're a scammer, pick this up. No, I'm joking. Get a new life, man. Do something better with yourself. You're a bum. Real talk. But on that note, to everyone else that's watching, thank you for viewing. Peace. If you're planning on signing up, get involved. Let's do this.